My car broke down today on the way to my 5 a.m. flight. And my friends just bought a place way newer and nicer than mine. It seems like every day there's another thing you can find for the list of things you don't like. But when you really look at your life, half empty or half full, it's what you make it. Not trying to brush it off, but I'm just saying it ain't half bad. It ain't half bad. Forget about the greener grass. You gotta find a way to learn to calculate all of the blessings that you have. 'Cause when you do the math, it ain't half bad.
My alarm didn't go off today, so I guess I missed my appointment. Bizarre, I can't concentrate in my current state, it's annoying. All of my friends are 9-to-5ers, and here I am with no job, tired, and a list of things on my plate. But when I think about it, I'm great. Half empty or half full, it's how you see it. I don't wanna end up old and not believing that it ain't half bad. No, it ain't half bad.
Forget about the greener grass. You gotta find a way to learn to calculate all of the blessings that you have. 'Cause when you do the math, it ain't half bad.
Even when there is no hope, the key is to keep going, keep progressing, keep moving.
Get so close, we can't solve the riddle. Get caught up, we're stuck in the middle. My friends, they all got it, but my mind's autopilot.
So try your best to look on the bright side. You forgot your shades, you can have mine. Let's be honest, if we're talking all in all, it ain't half bad.
When you do the math, it ain't half bad.
All right, there we go. Let me pause this. Another fill, another PYT. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be dropping a new kind of serial, not a new kind of serial numbers, new product for serial numbers. We've been doing them with Eclectic the last couple of days. We did get another inscription today of a really young QB, high schooler. Schmiegel was his name. Something Schmiegel, but he looks a lot like Josh Allen. He's going to Michigan. So, and which their coach just got in trouble. Not a good time at Christmas to get on the naughty list. Michigan, they've been involved in too much lately. Wonder how Slam feels about that. Oh, you know what, Mike? I actually have some of those Target Tops blasters and some other basketball. We probably are going to just do that strictly on Whatnot, but we will be doing some basketball soon. It's just we are in the heart of football season, but I don't know if you're in the basketball breaks. We're going to be doing some of those as well. So here we go. Good luck, everybody. Maybe we'll get lucky to find a downtown or a stained glass or a kaboom. Or color burst. Every single one of these products have a case hit like potential. So these two Donruss tins have downtown potential. The Absolute has the kaboom. The Mosaic tins have the mosaics, like little micro mosaics, and then the Phoenix has the color burst. So obviously potential for a case hit in each. Good luck to everyone. The O's, we talked about basketball a little bit. Let's talk about football or baseball a little bit. The O's going and getting Pete Alonso, the polar bear. What up? Geno Smith, Jake Ferguson, Mike Evans, Devontae Adams, and Shamar Stewart. What a game, the Bengals and Bills. I wore my Bills stuff, as always, to the grocery store today, and this lady had to be in her late 60s, early 70s. Checked, like, the lady at the register working. And she was not shut up about how cute Josh Allen is and stuff. And so was that Joe Burrow. She was going off because that played like regionally. And Bills aren't on a lot on TV. locally. Living in Pennsylvania, they don't, unless they're in prime time. But they played the Bengals, got the 1 o'clock game. There's a purple Shador. His stuff's starting to go up. Been named the starter for the rest of the year. Hopefully people aren't upset I started a few minutes early. I said we'd be starting 8:15, maybe a few minutes earlier. I'm really trying to stick to that. If I say we're going to start at a time, sometime I was hoping to do it before, but I had to pick the kids up at practice. Just the time it filled, it didn't work out. JSN purple, Woody Marks rookie, Mason Graham throwback, and K9. All right, last chance at a downtown, but we'll call out the products on each. So the potential case hit on each product, I should say. Quiet in here tonight. Am I a little early? Dominators, Derek Carr, retired under contract. So obviously the Colts going to go after him, which to me would have been a much better option than Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers made me look skinny. He's beefed up. Ashton Janty, Imanwari. We'll top load that, a purple rookie. And Xavier Legette and Levante David. Make sure those lineups are set for tomorrow. First week of fantasy playoffs, unless you're in Yahoo leagues. They are still going on. Emmitt Smith, Malachi Starks, Bijan purple, and a Tyler Warren Elite Series rookie. Guess it is only, according to Scott, there's more than one time zone. So it's only 5:15 out in the West Coast. Those boys still have sunlight out there. Pitch black here. It's so cold too. We've been on and off snow all day. His wife, you know what it is? It's not even he cooks. He eats all the food that just lays around. Patrick Mahomes purple. Good looking card. Dyke. No, it's Dickey. And then Brock Bowers Action All Pros. Trevor will top load that one for you. That's a cool card. I like the press proofs, the purple ones. I mean, if you're a PC guy and I know you're a Chiefs fan, that's a cool card to have. Anytime I can get Josh Allen, specifically quarterbacks, I really enjoy having those variations. See, can we pull a graded card? Although I don't think there's a ton of good ones coming out. Still nice to have. These are like, look, we were able to do this break super cheap compared to most PYTs. Has a ton of different products in it, so it is nice, but be nice to pull just top loaded. Jordan Love, a sneaky, they're calling him a sneaky MVP candidate. I don't see that, but our other 10, Jaden Daniels, a lot of talk about him getting shut down for the season. He's out this week for sure. What up, Holmesies? Xavier Worthy there. I saw they have megas of these. Did anybody open the megas of these yet? I'm curious if they're any good. They look great. The parallels look great. Luther Burden. There's a Will Johnson rookie. They're like dark but shiny. They look so much better in person than they do on camera. They really do. And I get it. The value probably isn't massive on them, but they should be. Like, they're good looking cards. I don't think they do a hobby version of it. There's Jamie. I was just talking about you West Coast boys. We got Matthew Golden, McCaffrey, Trey Benson, and Khalil Shakir. Bills are -1.5 this week, and that was a big topic of conversation today on talk, like sports radio, sports TV. There's a Scatabo, JSN, dark, but they're good. I don't want to brighten the camera. Brian Burns and Christian Gonzalez, Sweet Cam Scatabo. They don't make hobby of this, right? As far as I know, they don't. We're about to be in that time of the year where we get Saturday games, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Kyle Williams. Matter of fact, does that start this week? JSN. Zach Ertz now out for the season. And Leonard Fournette. I've really enjoyed being back, guys. Talking with you guys. Thank you so much for jumping in and filling these, giving me something to do at night with you guys. Travion Henderson rookie. We had the Xavier Worthy, Jerome Bettis, and Brian Branch. He's injured as well now, I believe. All right, we got a Tyler Shuck, Travis Hunter rookie. Is that numbered? Nope. Jossie Jewell and Steve Young. I don't think we got a numbered in that one either. Sometimes they're hard to see, so I'm going to double check. They're all in the back, I believe. Make sure that the scatter wasn't. So no numbered, but some nice rookies here. Has anyone seen a monster like graded card come out of it? I'll tell you what, the primetime games this week, the Thursday night and Monday night games, a little bit lackluster. You'll have this. I see they're starting to flex out games. Like the Miami Bengals game just got flexed out. And I forget what they put in place of it. It's a good game, though. I want to say probably a Chiefs game. I think it is. All right, you can start 3. Who are we going with? Give me the names. All right. No graded, but another top loaded. See, that's why I want to start doing Sunday morning breaks and going over this stuff as fantasy playoffs are here. This one's Devontae Adams, Robinson. I mean, I think you have to go Justin Jefferson. Is that I'm assuming that's Jameson and not Javonte, right? As they're all receiver. Oh, I just see all wide receivers. A Chan, Pat Bryant rookie, and Micah Parsons on the Cowboys though. Definitely Justin Jefferson. So which one are you not playing? You're definitely playing Adams. Definitely playing Jefferson. You always start your top tier guy. You don't ever sit Justin Jefferson. So and you're gonna start Devontae Adams. I mean, like, I get it. Like, it was a bad week. Even if he has a bad week 3-4 weeks in a row, I think you're still, unless he's like reportedly playing injured or there's a reason like you're not playing, I still think you're starting him every time. TJ Watt. There's a nice Will Howard. Looking good. And Abdul Carter. I just don't think you can sit. Like, the only way you would do that is if there's like an undeniable matchup. Like, let's just say you have someone like who are you starting over Justin Jefferson? I mean, unless you're just loaded where you can start Jamar Chase. Somehow in a trade you got like 3 or 4 good guys and they're all equivalent. Like, but you're not starting. There's no way you're starting Jameson Williams or Wan'Dale Robinson over Justin Jefferson. It doesn't matter. There's been a lot of shitty QBs that produce great wide receivers. There's been a ton of shitty QBs that produce great fantasy wide receivers. JJ is not good. I told you my son. Oh, I don't know why I top loaded that, but congratulations, Bobby Wagner. My son, who's a Vikings fan now, if you didn't know. I told you guys this the other day. We're in the car like, hey, and he's just like, skull. I'm like, come on, dude, you're killing me. Travion Henderson, that's not numbered, but that is a variation of some sort. Yeah, see, so that must just be like a color variation. It looks good, though. You'll see, if you haven't seen these yet in person. He's worse than Wilson? He's young. You guys are so hard on these young QBs. Fran Tarkington and a Bo Nix. These young QBs, I mean, listen, he didn't play last year. You can say he's a second year, but he never played a snap last year. Not a snap. I mean, in preseason, but not in the regular season. So there's a McMillan, Gibbs, Ayuk, and Devontae. So if it's me, who's Wandell play? Who? I think I got to go just for the sake of it. Jamison Williams, Justin Jefferson, Devontae Adams. I think, but although I will say Jackson Dart is like a top 8 QB this week, so that must mean is that where Wandell's at still? See, I don't know much about him. He's not on any of my teams. There's a Chuba, James Pierce, and a new wave Josh Allen. Who got them Bills? Jason. JJ's trash. Listen, everyone said that about Sam Darnold for years. Everyone said that about Baker for years. People said that about Allen when he came in the league. These guys need time. Amari and Hampton, there's a Shador. Arario. Well, that was a rookie pack there. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I got to give it to Shador, though. Shador, although I'm not a fan of him, I think he's arrogant. I'm not a fan of, and maybe it's just the way he does it, but I do got to say, the dude continues. They're just lobbing up opportunities for him to throw Stefanski under the bus. Just lobbing him up. And he's like, that's my coach. Like, you got to do what coach says. And just isn't wavering and just is saying all the PC right things. It's hard to be like, hate the dude when he's just handling the adversity the way he is, although I'm still not a fan. Here, we're going to open this up the way, I think you can do this. Well, Darnold eliminated me from the playoffs last week, though, so him and JSN combined for 75 points last week. So, might be a turnover machine. Not as bad as Jalen Hurts. Not as bad as... Jalen Hurts had 5 turnovers this week. There's talks about possibly benching him. Let me see how I do this here. I know there's a way to open this. There we go. All right. We got the Josh Allen Kaboom poster. Those are cool. I like his cartoon style look. He looks about as happy as he does this year. All right, let's pull all these. We'll just do it this way. No, I want to pull these out. Oh, I'm sure tickets are going like crazy. I messaged you or I tagged you, Nick, on as you can see we got them all out. Nick, I tagged you on the thread earlier, but I never followed up with it. What's your prediction for the game? I know that's hard. You can include your heart in this. Wait, Darnold has the most turnovers. Oh, and then Geno the second most and Tua the third. DJ Moore, Kyle Williams, Carson Schweizinger. I'm a big Willie Marks fan. I'd have to look at their matchups and what the run defense looks like. Pacheco, Jahad Campbell. I just don't know what team's going to show up for us, Nick. Every week it's a different Bills team. And is Josh Allen just going to take over? That's what he seems to have to do. The Pittsburgh game, the Baltimore game, the last week's game against the Bengals, even in the locker room. And it's kind of pissing me off because McDermott after the game is in the locker room. He's like, Josh, I don't know what play you ran. Well, obviously he has to call plays that he made up in his head because you guys fucking suck at calling plays. Our play calling's awful. There's a Jalen Milrow. And it looked like, I don't know if I talked to you guys about this, but if you were watching the game, it almost looked like Joe Brady, the offensive coordinator, was pissed off that he ran that 40-yard touchdown. He, like, put the pen down and, like, looked at his guys like, what's he doing? Almost like they're told to not let the, like, it was almost like the coach and the offensive coordinator were told to make sure they don't win. And then Josh was like, fuck it, we're winning. Laughing it up. New England guys there. Makes you wonder. You think high scoring? What's the weather supposed to be like there? I haven't looked, Nick. What's the forecast? Christian Benford. And that is a Derek Harmon. These cards are dark too. I did. And you know what, Chris? I said it's like he didn't bring the same mentality this year as he did last year. It's like he's still controlling the clock. The Bills run like the most time of possession of like any team, and they run the most plays of any team with the fewest yards per play. It's so weird how they do it. Joe Burrow. And that was one of the concerns about fantasy for them. Yeah, Josh is like, F the script, dude. I'm out here to win. Bo Nix. There's a Will Howard and an RJ Harvey. He stepped it up late, too. But no, I did love him last year, and he took more chances. And he's starting to do it finally. Chris, one of the things he did last year that I loved was and it's hard when James Cook is running the ball so well, but last year he kept swapping out the running backs. And I initially wasn't a fan of that, but when I saw it working, I was like, all right, do your thing. Aaron Jones, Darius Alexander. And then this year, he's finally starting to do it. We're getting to see Ray Davis get some more action. Johnson's getting a lot more action. Cortland Sutton, Yaya Diaby, and Mason Graham. Wait, did you say? I thought you said you were. Go on. Let me see what you said up here, Nick. I was almost going into my buddy's way. Oh. Nick, yeah, there's a purple press proof and a futures. Just some like base rookies, or the purple parallel there. Ashton Genty. But no autos. But yeah, it's there. You got some Sanders up there. Roma Dunze. Is he gonna request a trade earlier? Giant potential. We got Jackson Dart, Cam Scatabo, and is that Abdul? He did have a great draft. That's a cool card. "30 degrees is technically freezing." You're right. But it's not as bad as some. Sweet Feet, Warren and Leonard. Both. This is the backup quarterback and the quarterback, although they now have Phillip Rivers. Did you guys watch the press conference with Rivers? Dude, it's hilarious. He does not look ready at all. I kind of want to see him play. Jalen Noel and Kelvin Banks Jr. I kind of want to see what fat 44-year-old... I'm not judging, dude. Look, I'm headed in that direction. I'm 42. We probably weigh about the same. But, man, kudos to him for being... And they said it on Good Morning Football best. You ask a lot of these guys that are retired and get asked to come back in, and they said, look, I want to, and I know my mind is there. I'm ready to play. My arm is there, but my body is not ready to play. There's like, it's getting hit that I'm not ready for. I mean, maybe his size will help him. He can't move. He was never a mobile quarterback, but I'll tell you what, they better have some quick slants ready for him to throw to. There's a sweet Scatabo. Savion Williams. Oh, and that's what they're going to... I don't think he'll play this week, will he? Oh, that's true. He weighs way more just from height. True. Hawks will literally murder him. They will, too. Jalen Royals and Derek Harmon. I want to. We all want to see it, right? Like, and Kyle Brandt was going off about it. He's like, "Isn't this awesome?" He's like, "Don't we all want to see this?" I'm like, "We're about to watch a murder." Dylan Gabriel. What are they gonna do with the Browns room next year? They're gonna have Deshaun, Gabriel, and Sanders. Are they letting Shador Sanders showcase? I mean, do they like if they want to trade Deshaun Watson? They're going to have to give up picks because of his contract left. Terrence Ferguson. They're going to, like, I'm just pulling that Gabriel, and I'm seeing Shador, and Deshaun Watson just got activated. There's Justin Jefferson, Tyrone Tracy, Colston Loveland. Do you think they'll trade Shador, Gabriel, or Watson? Jonathan Taylor, Pat Bryant, and Travion Henderson. Man, the Pats got so much young talent, too. Ooh. Oh, I thought we got, I mean, it felt different, but it is a patch. Riley Leonard, Ramondre Stevenson, and it's going to be a holiday suit. Trevor Etienne. I was hoping we had a kaboom there. Just felt different, but that's why. They'll probably draft a QB. I mean, they should be able to get something, right? I think they'll probably have PTSD from trading Baker. Will Howard and Jack Sawyer. Nice. Those things are hit or miss, but again, that's why we were able to do 1, 2, 3, 4. When we do the absolute 2 Don Russ. And this. Let me do something else too. For a nice cheap PYT. Last box, but we got 2 hits in here, hopefully. What do you mean away? They are legit contenders. They could win, get the first seed. They're not time away. They are already legit. I don't think there's anything stopping them right now from being contenders. It's just going to come down to Drake May's development. I said when they got Vrabel, that was terrifying. I think that's what we're short on. We need a better coach. But it's just so hard to want to get rid of a guy. That's weird. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Like, Brandon Beane drafted Josh Allen. So it's like gets a forever pass. And then McDermott continues to like coach his way into the playoffs. There's an Omarion Hampton. Mellett. CD Lamb. Back-to-back Bynums. Oh, great. We're going to have like a weird box here. Better have hits in here. And I think the pack before. All right. Here it feels like there's a pack. Maybe we'll get a box with like multiple hits. Like extra. Clay Matthews. What the hell? Have you guys ever seen that? Well, it only took us a half a week to get to the weird shit again. Oh, I was hoping that was our auto. That would have been sweet. Quinshawn Judkins. There you go, Nick. It did not take long for us to find something weird. Tyrone Tracy, Ray McLeod, and Geno Smith Thunderbird. All right, we're going to do something. I'm going to give a chance for $10 credit. Everyone just name a player. Pick one player. If we pull that player as a double card, I'll give you $10 credit. One winner only. The first person to get it right. So I'm going to give you guys a little like ding, 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 ding. I'm going to drink my Topo Chico. Yeah, I covered with the Tua, though. I'll cover with something else if they do. Luckily, these boxes came from different shipments, so if this shipment's weird, I'll just stop breaking this and grab the other one. Cam Ward, A.J. Brown. Give you guys about 30 seconds here. Or I can just start ripping, and if we hit while someone's guessing, you get one guess only. $10 credit if you guess the person who's the double card. Because we know it's going to happen. All right. Joe Horn. Tajay Spears. Cam Scatterbo. And Alad McConkey numbered out of 125. Man, it would be nice if it was like the auto they did that to. Or like a 101. I mean, that'd be really cool. We got 4 guesses in. Let's see. Njoku, Trevor Lawrence. Anyone? No? This is kind of fun to do it this way. Jalen Hurts, contours. We pulled a nice Cam Ward number to that the other day. All right. We may have... Oh, nope. Myles Garrett. Anyone? That does to the right team. Joe Theismann and Justin Jefferson. It's the weirdest thing I've... This is a new one for me here. Let's go right to it. Jason Myers. Anyone? No? And we did get our auto. It's going to be... Why didn't you double up on that? Taj Brooks for the Bengals. Cincinnati going out to Thomas D. Rookie Taj Brooks. So we have an RPA. Was it Travion Henderson out of this? It was really nice. Let's see. I would love for them to do that with a one-on-one. That would make it cool. A little exciting. Will Disley and Big Ben. Jamie, you missed your chance. How about a Graham Mertz for the Texans, numbered out of 199? Yeah, dude, I know why we had like 6 numbered cards in the last box. I think one of them was supposed to be an auto, and they weren't. Because I kept saying, man, we're getting a lot of numbered cards in this box. Mushin Muhammad. Malachi Starks. There's still time if you haven't guessed. Michael Penix. One more chance to win that credit. There's a Jalen Milroe. DK Metcalf, not numbered, but a good-looking card. All right. I'll do a quick recap then. We'll switch it up to something bigger tomorrow. Won't do the retail side. We'll do a different PYT. All right, who is it? J.C. Horn and Ladd McConkey. I've never seen anything like that. It is going to be a numbered Matthew Golden out of 249. Nice rookie card there for the Green Bay Packers, going out to Joseph Pereira. That was weird. I've never, ever seen that. Of all the things we've seen. Well, listen, tons of sleeved up stuff, some nice stuff. And it's cool for PYT. You're going to get to add to your collection. If you're like me, you're constantly adding to your collection. So this is all sleeved up rookies, parallels, things like that. All base will ship as well. We had the Golden numbered out of 249, the Jalen Milroe base, Graham Mertz to 199, Ladd McConkey to 125. The Trevor Etienne has even played. Little Dylan Gabriel there, Cam Scatabo, Travion Henderson. There's... this is the parallel, the red parallel of it. We had the accidentally TJ Watt, Bobby Wagner. There you go. Will Howard. Malik Neighbors came top loaded. We got the Travis Hunter rookie, Tyler Shuck, Cam Scatabo, and Xavier Worthy. Purple press proof Patrick Mahomes. Genty Emanwari for the Seahawks. We got the Tyler Warren. Our patch card was Quinshon Judkins for the Browns and Taj Brooks for the Bengals. And then did he? But that was Travis, wasn't it? Or that was Travis Etienne, wasn't it? It wasn't Trevor Etienne. That was Trevor Etienne we pulled. Wasn't it his? Is that his brother? Or was it him? Shador Sanders duel there. Sorry, nothing special. We blew our load in one break this week with two case hits in one break. We'll get back to it though. Bringing that heat. Appreciate you guys. Go Bills, Nick. I'll see you guys soon tomorrow. Peace.